second fact of the show for Simo.
He's just really annoying, isn't he?
Over the years,
you know what? Guest Fest can't come soon enough because I've never seen him behave better than when he's like, oh, Mr. Paul Chowdhury, I'm so sorry because you're famous.
He's created something for himself, hasn't he? He's given himself a nickname.
Yeah.
Told everyone he's got an acting career.
Big DWS with the second fact of the day. Manatees control how much they float by farting. Questions.
What's the thing that you said at the beginning? A what?
A manatee. Oh, come on, mate. I can't.
I mean,
I can't walk you through everything.
Don't know what a manatee is.
A manatee.
It's like a big underwater creature. Looks a bit like a fat dolphin crossed with a seal.
Why would I
Imagine if Dan was an underwater creature.
Why would I care?
You know, like really ugly and fat and just not nice. That's
Why would I know what that is? So it farts to keep itself above water.
But it controls when it farts. So when it needs to sink, it will have a little trump. When it wants to float, it will hold in a trump and conserve gas in the belly to make them float and rise.
Kind of like a submarine.
I noticed that I can do that when you breathe in the bath, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. That's science. But the thing is, these are manatees. These are underwater, and they can control when and how they fart. The only way I can control when I'm farting is when I need to hold one in. And then you usually feel the clench. But they can force a fart.
Do they... what do they eat and stuff? Because I assume that can do with like catching prey and stuff like that. Is that why they have to go underwater and stay afloat? And what's the point in keep going up and down all the time? I don't really get it. I don't really understand why they need to keep going up and down.
Well, because otherwise they'd just be floating in a straight line.
Yeah, but why do they need to be at the top of the water or under the water?
Well, yeah, okay. Well, they're mammals, which means they breathe on top of the water.
Oh, right.
So they breathe the air, so they need to go to the surface.
So they're at the top of the water most of the time then?
Well, only when they breathe. I imagine they can hold their breath
all
for quite
the
a
time.
Well, I imagine they can hold their breath
So
for quite a
basically
long
what you're
time.
telling me is when they fart, they go under the water?
I imagine when they can hold their breath for quite a long time. They're sea cows, man.
I'm sorry, but I think you've just told me that if a dolphin farts, it sinks.
Manatee.
No.
Well,
they can hold
I
their
don't
breath.
understand the purpose. They
sometimes
breathe out the water. They don't. If they're under the water, they're going to die for that long.
I don't know why you're making this fact more
Because
complicated
I don't
than it
understand.
needs to be.
Because I don't understand why they do this. I just don't really get
Because
it.
one time they might need to go down low to get food.
That's a manatee.
Yeah. One time they might need to go down low to get food. Then if they do need to go to the surface to breathe, they hold in a fart. They conserve gas in their bellies. And then if they want to dive down to get the food, then they have to force a fart out. Conjure it from nothing. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I can't just conjure a fart.
No. I can. It depends.
Yeah, sure.
I can hold it.
But it's amazing that they can regulate their underwater buoyancy.
Yeah. I just didn't really understand why they needed to keep going up to the top of the water and down again. That's why I asked, what do they eat? Because I didn't know if they was farting to get down. If you said to me that there is something in the sea that farts to eat its prey, I would love that. So I thought that they were always on top of the water. Then they'd fart, go down, eat, fill themselves up, back to the top.
Is that the
again.
sound of the farting or the eating?
The eating. I think that's quite a cool
They
question.
they eat water grass, weeds, and algae.
Yes, they're sea cows.
Right. And they walk on the floor in the water.
What?
I saw a picture of one of them walking on the seabed.
Do they walk?
Yeah, they're
Like
walking.
humans?
Yeah.
No,
They're like-
they're
4
like
legs.
big, kind of dull. They look
It's
like
not, it's
underwater
not walking
cows.
on the floor. It's
They're
like
like-
swimming
they're like
above it.
They're like big seals.
Looks like a hippo meets a dolphin.
Yeah, but without the legs.
Right.
If you want to see a fun, I'm giving you loads of YouTube videos. Just watch any video of a manatee squashing into a glass and it'll make you laugh.
Brilliant. I think I'm fine, but cheers.
Just something to do.